Brought to you by Penguin.
Surprise Me by Sophie Kinsella. Read for you by Fiona Hardingham. To Henry. 20-year-olds are 3 times more likely to reach 100 than their grandparents, and twice as likely as their parents. UK Office for National Statistics Report 2011. All our institutions, including that of marriage and the family, are historically based on short and vulnerable lives. The 21st century has to adapt all of these institutions to deal with longer and longer lives. Sarah Harper, Professor of Gerontology, University of Oxford. Prologue. I have this secret little vocabulary for my husband. Words I've invented, just to describe him. I've never even told him about them. They just pop into my head now and then, like scrumptious. The adorable way he scrunches up his face when he's confused. His eyebrows akimbo, his gaze imploring, as if to say, explain? Dan doesn't like to be confused. He likes everything straight, clear, out in the open. Tentory. That taut, defensive way he behaves whenever the subject of my father comes up in conversation. He thinks I don't notice. Shoffed. When life has turned round and punched him in the face so hard, his breath is literally taken away for a moment. Actually, that's more of an all-purpose word. It can apply to anyone. It can apply to me. Right now, it does apply to me, because guess what? I'm shoffed. My lungs have frozen, my cheeks are tingling. I feel like an actor in a daytime soap, and here's why. 1, I'm prowling around Dan's office, when 2, he's out at work, oblivious to what I'm doing, and 3, I've opened a secret locked drawer in his desk, and 4, I can't believe what I've found, what I'm holding, what I'm seeing. My shoulders are rising and falling as I stare at it. My brain is shouting panicky messages at me like, what? And, does that mean? And, please, no, this is wrong. This has to be wrong. And, almost worst of all, was Tilda right all along? Did I bring this on myself? I can feel rising tears, mixed with rising incredulity and rising dread. I'm not sure yet which is winning. Actually, yes I am. Incredulity is winning, and it's joining forces with anger. Really? I feel like shouting. Really, Dan? But I don't. I just take some photos with my phone, just because. Might come in useful. Then I put what I found back, shut the drawer, lock it carefully, check it again. I'm slightly OCD over locked doors, turned off washing machines, that kind of thing. I mean, not a big deal. I'm not crazy, just a bit. You know. And back away, as though from the crime scene. I thought I knew everything about my husband, and he knew everything about me. I've seen him cry it up. I've heard him shout, "I will vanquish you," in his sleep. He's seen me wash out my knickers on holiday, because hotel laundry costs are ridiculous, and he's even hung them up for me, on the towel rail. We've always been that couple, blended, intertwined. We read each other's thoughts. We finished each other's sentences. I thought we couldn't surprise each other any more. Well, that shows how much I knew. Chapter 1. 5 weeks earlier. It begins on our 10th anniversary. Who would have thought? Actually, there are 2 things going on here. 1, who would have thought it would all kick off on such an auspicious day? And 2, who would have thought we'd make 10 years in the first place? By 10 years, I don't mean 10 years since our wedding. I mean 10 years since we first met. It was at my mate Alison's birthday party. That was the day our lives changed forever.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?